Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
Today, let us go ahead and let us talk something about the correspondences. Let's talk about communication. When you're dealing with the business process, I definitely have need to communicate something to the customer. It may not be just the customer, but to a lot of other people as well. Correct. That we call the correspondence. To keep the customers informed of what is happening with their transaction, what is happening with them, I should communicate. Be it any communication, be it a physical document that you send, or it might be an email, it might be a text, it might be a fax, anything. But I should keep the customer informed of what is happening with his transaction. On this context, we will be talking about email type of correspondence because that's the most frequently used one here. We have a separate shape designed for this email correspondence. I think we have already used it in one of our case steps, isn't it? There's a shape we used for send email. We will try to configure this particular correspondence. We will see how a mail could be sent, or if there are any attachments, how would I add it to that particular email? We will see all these things. It's like this, you mean customers, you mean the end users, isn't it? It's like in the bank, or anything is changing or anything. Correct. Correct. Or probably a passport-based application. I need to keep the applicant informed of what is happening with his transaction, right? We give him an acknowledgement first that your application has been received, or probably another acknowledgement for the payment that he has done, or an acknowledgement or an application saying that his address has been verified. Something like that, some sort of communication. In this context, here we should be identifying the different roles in the correspondence. We have three different roles here: owner, customer, and interested. Owner is something who created the transaction or who created the case type. Right. Then customer is someone on whose behalf the case is created. Right. Interesting. These as a people who are involved in the case, but they are not actually working on it. Let us see this with a simple example. Suppose there is a self-service portal for applying for a passport. I am the one who want to apply for a passport. I have created a case, or I have started a case for applying for the passport. Who would be the owner in this transaction? Applying your I own because you're the one. Who would be the customer here? Customer, whoever is applying to. As in this case, it is me again, right? Because I am the one who is applying. Could you please tell me the scenario again? I am applying for a passport. Right, I'm applying it myself. There is a self-service portal where any customer can apply for a passport. I use it and I started the transaction. Who is the owner and who is the customer here? Because it's self-service, it's both owner and customer is the same person. Exactly. It is. I would be the owner of the case and I would be the customer as well. Now let's take another scenario where you lost a credit card. What you do? You call the customer service portal of your bank. They do all the verification. They validate your ID and all of that is done. Then the customer is executive. He will create a case for lost card transaction. Now, who is the owner of this case? The customer care agent. Exactly. And who is the customer? Who raised the complaint? You would be the customer, right? If suppose you are the one who lost the card. That's what I meant. Raise the complaint in that way. Who raised the complaint? Exactly. Then customer is the one who lost that card, right? Whereas owner, this is the customer service executive. In some cases, both of it could be the same. Like in self-service portals or where you can raise your own request. It is the same. Owner and customer could be same or it could be different. Then interested parties are there. As in like in the second scenario for the lost card transaction, a manager might be involved from the credit card department. He might be involved in this transaction, but that doesn't mean he works on it. He might just supervise and like he just want to be notified of every lost card transaction that is happening. He's just involved in the transaction, but no, he doesn't actually work on it. Like probably think of it as a CNR mails. I was thinking the same. Right. They're just notified. It doesn't mean they need to take any action, right? Similarly, interested parties. And in order to configure this correspondence, we have different types available. There's an email, there's text messages, fax, there is a normal mail also. Depending upon the kind of correspondence you are looking at, I would like to configure that particular type of correspondence. Not necessary that every business transaction should use all these. No, it obviously depends upon the kind of requirement you are looking at. But to be very frank, out of all these, we frequently use the email when compared with all the other modes. Let's do this. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.